Hi everybody, this is Chuck again from Maverick's Arcade. I'm very excited because this week I set up a YouTube channel for the arcade stuff, and I actually got my first comment from uh, Paper Clown, who was thanking me for creating the video that he's been wanting to build himself an arcade, and just is getting back to it, and found my article for how to hack the LED lights helpful. So shout out to him. Thank you for the comment. Hopefully this will be interesting to more people, and I'll get more subscribers and followers, which would be very cool. So anyway, what we're going to discuss today is I'm very OCD when it comes to details for this arcade. I want everything to be as perfect as possible. So that's the reason why with the Logitech speakers from the other video, I showed how to break those down. I wanted my marquee to be perfect, so I learned how to hack those IKEA lights. And now what we're doing is I decided how I wanted to do the power button for my PC. Now, when considering that, I wanted to make sure to be able to still see when the hard drive has activity. Since the computer is going to be inside the cabinet and not visible, I didn't want to just pull out the LEDs from the PC and then shove those into the cabinet. So what I decided to do is, since I have RGB buttons from Ultimarc, I decided to take one of those and rewire the button so that it will have multiple functionality. So to do that, what I did first was I removed, I checked on my motherboard where I could find the hard drive LED, the power LED, and the power switch. And that was right here in this picture. This is the bottom side of the connector block where you can see the hard drive LED. And it's next to the reset switch on mine. Now leave the reset switch alone. You're not going to be messing with that. That's going to stay on the case, even though we'll probably never use it. On the top side of that same section, you can see that there's the power LED plus and minus. Those are two separate jumpers. The second one is the second one on top is the power switch, and that is a dual jumper block. So I basically just cut those wires, try to make the lengths all the same so that your final wire will be a little more clean. And then what I used was a Cat 5e cable, and I cut a length probably about 4 or 5 feet, just enough to make sure that it'll be able to go out the back of the computer case and up to wherever your button is comfortably. Now, to make sure I kept everything straight, I created a document, just a Word document with a table to let me make sure I see what is being connected on either end of the Cat 5e wire. In this case, we're not going to be using the orange pair, so I went ahead and snipped that off both sides. In the diagram that I'm showing you now, you'll notice that in the case, for example, of the brown wire, it's the hard drive LED white wire connects on the other side to my LED green. Then the white brown wire connects into the red of the hard drive LED, and that terminates at the yellow. Now the yellow is standing for the positive for the LED, but you'll notice when you look down, the white blue wire, which is on the power LED's green wire, also plugs into the yellow. That's because the white wires are the grounds, and the yellow wires are hot. They're the positive. So the two hot wires can be put together, and then the negatives are what you'll choose your LED. So just look at the diagram here. Feel free to pause it so you can kind of see what I'm doing with that. But basically the power switch, it doesn't really matter which side's positive or negative on that. Just make sure that they connect, and then when you hit the button on your switch, when the switch button is pressed, the power will trigger. Now, in the case of selecting the LEDs, be aware that whatever you select as a hard drive color will never be the sole color being lit. So you're going to pick your power cord, your power color, and that color will only display when there is no hard drive activity. When the hard drive is flashing, those colors in the middle are what you're going to see. So in my case, I really wanted it to normally be red, and when there's hard drive activity, it'll be orange. So my power, I set that as the power LED I set as the red wire, and the hard drive color I set as the green wire. So that way it flashes from red to orange. And again, as you're playing with the wires, it may make a little more sense if it doesn't now. So then what I did was for the power switch, I went ahead and purchased these little connectors from Home Depot. They are called AMP female disconnects. This fits the ones that Ultimarc wiring comes with, so I just picked those. And as you can see from here, I just terminated the ends of the power switch on the other side of the network cable with these connectors. And as you can see, it plugs straight into the switch without a problem. Then I use that shrink wrap, as you can see in this picture here, to go ahead and shrink all the wires up according to that chart that I showed you previously. I then used, I love these things. I picked them up the other day and I can't find them right now, but they are Avery labels. They're clear labels. So I was able to make my own label for the sticker. And that sticker then is inside the button. So you can see here it says power equals red, HDD equals orange. So that button I'm going to then mount on the case, and that will be my power button to turn on and off the PC, but it'll also let me see the power indicator. And basically, that's all you have to do. This is what it'll look like. Let me show you the video of what it looks like in action. So as you can see, I now have my button that I used my Avery labels to make. So it shows power equals red, HDD equals orange. And when I push it, the arcade is turning on. You can see down there, obviously, and my power indicators down there are gone. It's a bit of a mess, but you can see that it's in red currently. You can see a little bit of a flash. You can see that the arcade is starting up with my custom launch screen. You can see the hard drive light is flickering. It's currently orange because of the hard drive activity. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. Also, if you have any questions, please comment below and I will try to answer them. Thank you for watching.